Hi everyone, this video will be an introduction to arrays in C++, and this video is also part of the Baylor Tutoring Department's computer science video set. So what is an array? Arrays are a data structure. This is likely to be the first data structure that you will ever learn about, and there are many other data structures you will come to know of in your data structures course down the line. A data structure is a construct that we use to store and access many elements of a type. We know that we can create ints, doubles, floats, strings, and chars and store those in variables. But what if we have many ints or many doubles that represent many data points in a system? If we need access to all of those data points later in our program, we want a simple construct to store and retrieve that data. We don't want to have to literally create a new differently named variable for each of our many ints, for example. This is where data structures, and specifically in this case, arrays, come in handy. Arrays allow us to store many elements of the same type contiguously or in a sequence. There are many ways to declare and use an array in C++. The way I've declared one on this slide is by initializing the array with values already in it. Later, we will see that you can also initialize an array without any values in it yet. In this case, of the array on this slide, you can see that I've initialized the array of ints with room for just 5 ints. The first integer in the array, 12, is at the 0th index, and the 5th element in the array, 875, is at the final index, which is index 4. This slide will shortly cover how to access and change array elements. We can do so using the bracket operator. First, I have declared an array that can hold 4 doubles. Notice that at the time of declaration, I have not set any of the elements in the arrays yet. If I were to print the element at index 3 after I declare the array, it would output whatever arbitrary value already exists in that location in memory. Next, I set the second element in the array, which is at index 1. I print it on the next line, which should print 15.4. Finally, you can also overwrite an element in an array by accessing it and setting it with a new value. This covers the basic notation you will need to understand to interact with arrays. Finally, I will leave you with one more aspect of arrays in C++ that touches on the concept of dynamic versus static memory. The first block of code here declares a size variable and then reads the user's size input, then tries to declare an array with the user's custom size. This will not compile in proper C++. The way that we have learned to declare variables and arrays so far is properly named static memory allocation. This means that the compiler must know how much memory the program will need to have set aside at the time of compilation. If the user can input the size for our array, we won't know how much space we'll need until the program is already running. That would fall under the realm of dynamic memory allocation, which is something that will not be learned until the end of CS1 and the beginning of CS2. So to recap, the method that we currently know how to declare arrays with must have a known size up front, meaning that we can declare arrays with either a constant variable, like the second block of code, or a raw number, as these are both embedded in the code before the compiler runs. I hope this short video has been helpful for introducing arrays, and up next, we'll use arrays in a real program alongside some file reading. I hope you found this video really helpful. The concepts and information presented in these videos will be true no matter which computer science course you are taking. However, the concepts presented in this video are referencing material currently covered in Baylor University's coursework. Remember, if you are a currently enrolled Baylor student, we offer free tutoring services. Our tutoring center is located on the first floor of the Sid Richardson building. You'll find all the details you need about these services on our website, www.baylor.edu/tutoring. You may schedule a free 30-minute one-on-one tutoring session online or just drop in during any of our business hours. For more information about our current services, please visit our website. Thanks.